Chrissy Lampkin recently shocked the world by announcing that she has officially become a mother at the age of 53. For years, people followed her relationship with rapper Jim Jones, watching their highs and lows, hearing countless rumors about marriage and kids. Chrissy had always been firm in her stance. She wasn't in a rush to get married, and motherhood was never her top priority. But life has a way of unfolding in unexpected ways, and now, against all odds, she has welcomed her first child. However, what should have been a moment of pure joy quickly took a devastating turn. Just hours after the news broke, reports emerged that Chrissy had faced serious medical complications following childbirth. Soon, famous Dr. Jackie Walters, best known from Married to Medicine, sat down for an exclusive interview where she revealed shocking details about Chrissy's postpartum health battle. As social media erupted with prayers, debates, and speculation, many began to wonder, was this pregnancy intentional? Was Chrissy fully prepared for the risks of giving birth at 53? And most importantly, is she going to be okay? Chrissy Lampkin has never been the type to conform to society's expectations. She first gained fame on Love and Hip Hop, New York, where fans got an inside look at her unconventional romance with Jim Jones. Over the years, she remained outspoken about her views on marriage, refusing to follow traditional timelines, and making it clear that she would only do things on her own terms. But when news leaked that she had given birth at 53, the internet was sent into a frenzy. Many were in shock, especially since Chrissy had never shown a strong desire to become a mother. Others, however, were more concerned about the health risks involved in late-age pregnancy. Medical experts quickly pointed out that women over 50 face a much higher likelihood of complications, including gestational diabetes, high blood pressure, preterm birth, and even life-threatening postpartum issues. Unfortunately, it wasn't long before Chrissy's postpartum journey took a drastic turn. Soon after giving birth, she suffered from a serious medical emergency that required immediate attention. Details remained scarce at first due to medical privacy laws, but then Dr. Jackie Walters, one of the nation's most reputable OB/GYNs, sat down for an exclusive interview. While she couldn't disclose everything, she did confirm that Chrissy experienced severe complications that made her recovery extremely difficult. According to Dr. Jackie, Chrissy's body endured an immense amount of stress to bring her baby into the world, and as a result, she faced a dangerous postpartum hemorrhage, meaning she lost a concerning amount of blood after delivery. This condition, while rare in younger mothers, is significantly more common in women over 50 because the uterus loses elasticity with age, making it harder to contract and stop bleeding effectively. As if that wasn't enough, Chrissy's blood pressure reportedly spiked to dangerous levels shortly after giving birth. High blood pressure after delivery can lead to heart failure, stroke, and even seizures if not managed properly. Unlike younger mothers, who typically recover more quickly, Chrissy has remained in the hospital much longer than expected, with doctors closely monitoring her condition. As soon as Dr. Jackie's interview aired, social media erupted with reactions. Many fans expressed deep concern, flooding the internet with prayers and well wishes. Others, however, began questioning whether Chrissy had truly understood the risks before deciding to have a child at 53. One Twitter user wrote, "I love Chrissy, but I was so worried when I heard she was pregnant at her age. This is so risky. Praying for her full recovery." Another added, "Jim Jones better be by her side 24/7. This is not easy at her age." Critics, however, were much harsher, claiming that Chrissy may have knowingly put herself in danger. One Instagram comment read, "Was this really the best decision? She knew the risks of having a baby at 53. I hope she pulls through." On the other hand, many fans rushed to defend her. They argued that women should have the freedom to decide when and how they want to become mothers, without facing judgment. One supporter commented, "Stop acting like a woman's life is over after 50. If she wanted to be a mother, let her be a mother," wishing her a speedy recovery. While the internet remained divided, one thing was clear: Chrissy was in for a long and difficult recovery. Her doctors were closely monitoring her condition, knowing that the next few weeks would be crucial. If her body responded well to treatment, she could be discharged soon. However, if complications persisted, she might require further medical intervention or an extended hospital stay. But beyond Chrissy's immediate health concerns, this situation has sparked a larger discussion. Should women over 50 be more cautious about pregnancy, or is motherhood a blessing that transcends age? Many medical professionals caution that late-age pregnancies come with serious health risks, not just for the mother, but also for the child. However, others argue that advancements in medicine have made it possible for older women to safely have children. At the same time, there was another major question on everyone's mind. Where was Jim Jones in all of this? For years, Jim had been known for his reluctance to fully commit to marriage, often avoiding discussions about settling down. Now, fans were wondering, was he stepping up for Chrissy in her time of need, or was he falling into old patterns? One Twitter user demanded answers, writing, "Jim better be doing everything for Chrissy right now. She just had his child at 53. No excuses." Others, however, believed that Jim was staying quiet out of respect for Chrissy's recovery. An insider close to the couple claimed that Jim had been by her side every step of the way, making sure she had everything she needed as she healed. For now, all eyes remain on Chrissy as she continues her recovery. Fans are holding their breath, hoping for positive news in the coming days. But with so many uncertainties surrounding her health, one thing is certain: her journey into motherhood has been anything but easy. And while medical experts continue to weigh in on the risks of late-age pregnancy, there's still so much left to uncover. How is Jim Jones really handling this situation? What long-term health effects could Chrissy face? And will this experience change the way society views older mothers? As Chrissy Lampkin's recovery continues, the stakes remain high. The questions surrounding her late-age pregnancy are far from over, and the medical concerns surrounding her postpartum complications only add to the growing debate. For Chrissy, the joy of becoming a mother at 53 was overshadowed by the frightening and unexpected hurdles she's faced since giving birth. As fans and medical experts continue to watch closely, it's clear that Chrissy's road to recovery will be a long and unpredictable one. Since Chrissy's medical complications were revealed, the public has been torn in their opinions. While many fans have expressed their concern, support, and prayers for Chrissy, others are questioning whether she fully understood the risks of having a child at her age. The debate around older women becoming mothers is not a new one, but Chrissy's case has reignited a discussion that has both medical professionals and the general public weighing in. The reality is that pregnancies after the age of 40 are considered high risk, and Chrissy's case has highlighted just how much more complicated and dangerous childbirth can be at 53. According to Dr. Jackie Walters, Chrissy's body underwent severe stress during childbirth, which led to the complications she's now facing. These risks are not to be taken lightly, and medical experts are often adamant about the potential dangers of older pregnancies, not only for the mother but for the child as well. In Chrissy's case, the hemorrhaging she experienced post-delivery could have been fatal if not quickly controlled. This condition is far more common in older mothers, whose bodies often struggle to recover from the physical strain of pregnancy. Chrissy also experienced a dangerous spike in her blood pressure, another common issue for women over 50. High blood pressure after childbirth can lead to severe complications, including heart failure and stroke, and it requires intensive monitoring. Despite these alarming issues, Chrissy has not shied away from the public eye. She's shared glimpses of her recovery journey on social media, offering her followers an honest look at the challenges she's facing. While her transparency has earned her some praise, it has also opened the door for more criticism and judgment. The online community has been divided, with some people offering their support and others questioning whether Chrissy made the right choice in becoming a mother at her age. For those who criticize her decision, the conversation revolves around whether Chrissy was fully informed of the risks involved in becoming a mother at 53. The reality is that many women in their 50s may be unaware of the heightened dangers associated with late-age pregnancies, and the information they receive, is not always comprehensive enough to guide their decision-making. Given the limited options available for women who want to have children later in life, such as surrogacy or adoption, the decision to carry a pregnancy to term can be incredibly complex and emotional. Despite the risks, there are many who argue that women should be free to make their own decisions about motherhood without facing undue criticism for their choices. One commenter defended Chrissy, writing, "Motherhood is a blessing at any age. Women should be allowed to have children when they feel ready, regardless of societal expectations." This sentiment has been echoed by many fans who believe that Chrissy should not be judged for wanting to become a mother at 53. For them, the key is whether Chrissy is emotionally, physically, and financially ready to raise a child, and they argue that no one has the right to question her decision as long as she is prepared. Of course, these differing opinions aren't just limited to online debates. They also reflect a broader societal shift in how we view older women and motherhood. There's a growing movement of women challenging traditional timelines for starting a family. With advances in fertility treatments and medical care, it's becoming more common for women to have children later in life. But this trend has raised questions about the potential health risks and whether it's responsible for women to pursue pregnancy beyond their 40s. Dr. Jackie Walters, who has been a prominent voice in this discussion, has been careful to emphasize the importance of informed decision-making when it comes to late-age pregnancies. While she supports women having children on their terms, she also stresses the importance of consulting with medical professionals and understanding the risks involved. In Chrissy's case, it seems that while she may have been aware of the potential complications, the extent of the stress her body would endure might not have been fully understood. In the aftermath of her health scare, Chrissy's supporters have rallied behind her, sending prayers and encouraging messages. Many believe that her journey into motherhood is nothing short of inspiring. After all, becoming a mother at 53 is a remarkable feat in itself. But Chrissy's situation has also sparked a wider conversation about age, health, and the pressure women face to meet societal expectations when it comes to starting a family. For now, Chrissy remains under close medical supervision as doctors monitor her condition. Her road to recovery is expected to be a long one, with the coming weeks being crucial in determining how her body responds to treatment. Chrissy's fans, who have been with her through the highs and lows of her relationship with Jim Jones, are now hoping for the best, praying for her full recovery, and anxiously waiting for updates on her condition. One of the most significant factors in Chrissy's recovery is the role of Jim Jones, who has been by her side throughout this ordeal. While he has not publicly commented on the situation, insiders close to the couple say that he's been there for Chrissy every step of the way. Despite his past hesitations when it comes to commitment, it appears that Jim is fully invested in supporting Chrissy during this challenging time. Some fans, however, have raised concerns about Jim's involvement, wondering if he is doing enough to support Chrissy during her recovery. As someone who has been reluctant to fully commit to marriage in the past, many fans are questioning whether Jim is stepping up in the way that Chrissy needs him to. After all, this is a difficult time for Chrissy, and the public is waiting to see how Jim responds. Will he stay by her side and provide the care and support she needs, or will his past commitment issues resurface? The coming weeks will be critical for Chrissy, as her doctors continue to monitor her health and recovery. With each passing day, the reality of her situation becomes more apparent. She's not out of the woods yet, but the fact that she's receiving top-tier medical care gives hope that she will make a full recovery. However, with the complications she's faced thus far, there's no telling how much longer it will take for her to fully heal. As Chrissy's story unfolds, it serves as a reminder of the risks that come with late-age pregnancies and the challenges women face when it comes to balancing their personal desires with the realities of aging. While some believe that motherhood is a blessing that transcends age, others argue that women should be more cautious when deciding to have children later in life. Chrissy's journey has sparked a massive conversation about the importance of informed decision-making, the support women need when becoming mothers at an older age, and how we as a society view older women pursuing motherhood. As Chrissy Lampkin's recovery continues, the public remains divided. and her journey into motherhood has sparked a larger conversation about the challenges of late-age pregnancies. Despite her ongoing health struggles, Chrissy's determination to move forward with her choice to become a mother is a testament to her strength and resilience. But as her story unfolds, questions about her long-term health, Jim Jones's role, and the broader implications of late-age pregnancies continue to surface. Currently, Chrissy is still in the hospital under the close supervision of her medical team. Reports suggest that her recovery has been slow, but there is hope that she will improve in the coming weeks. The next few days are critical as her doctors assess how well her body responds to treatment and whether the complications she's faced will subside. Although she's not out of danger, the fact that she is receiving top-notch care provides a sense of optimism. For Chrissy, her battle isn't just physical, it's emotional as well. She has had to navigate the overwhelming experience of becoming a mother at 53, with all of the risks and complications that come with it. While many people would have second thoughts about pregnancy at her age, Chrissy's choice to embrace motherhood has been unwavering. She's not allowing age or public opinion to dictate her path. This determination has earned her respect from many of her fans, who admire her strength in the face of adversity. However, there are still those who question whether Chrissy made the right decision. Some believe that the risks of pregnancy at 53 were simply too great, and that Chrissy may have put both her own health and the health of her baby in jeopardy. While these concerns are valid, it's essential to recognize that every pregnancy is different, and what may work for one person may not work for another. For Chrissy, her choice was deeply personal, and she did not make it lightly. She has always made it clear that motherhood wasn't a top priority for her in the past, but now that she is a mother, it is clear that this is a new chapter in her life that she is determined to embrace, despite the obstacles she is facing. As for Jim Jones, the spotlight is now on him more than ever. Fans and critics alike are watching closely to see how he handles the situation. While he has been by Chrissy's side throughout her recovery, there are still lingering doubts about whether he is providing the support she needs. In the past, Jim has been reluctant to fully commit to marriage, and this has raised questions about his level of commitment to Chrissy as they embark on this new phase of life. While the couple has faced numerous challenges in the past, this situation could be a defining moment for their relationship. Will Jim be the supportive partner that Chrissy needs during this difficult time, or will this past reluctance to commit continue to affect their relationship? As the debate over Chrissy's late-age pregnancy continues, it's clear that her decision has sparked a broader conversation about the risks and rewards of motherhood later in life. There are valid concerns about the medical complications that can arise for older mothers, but there is also a growing recognition that women should have the right to make their own decisions about when and how to become mothers. Chrissy's choice has challenged conventional norms, and it's important to acknowledge that each woman's journey into motherhood is unique. The medical community remains divided, with some professionals emphasizing the risks of older pregnancies and others acknowledging that advances in fertility treatments and medical care have made it possible for women to safely carry pregnancies later in life. While Chrissy's situation is a reminder of the risks involved, it also highlights the importance of having open conversations about the realities of late-age pregnancies and the support that women need in order to make informed decisions. For now, Chrissy's recovery continues, and her fans are rallying behind her with support and prayers. It's clear that her journey into motherhood has been filled with challenges, but she is determined to face them head-on. As we wait for updates on her condition, we can only hope for her full recovery and that her story continues to inspire women to follow their own paths, regardless of age or societal expectations. What do you think about Chrissy Lampkin's decision to become a mother at 53? Do you believe women should be more cautious about the risks of late-age pregnancies? Or do you think motherhood is a blessing that transcends age? Share your thoughts in the comments below and let us know your opinion on this hotly debated topic. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more updates on Chrissy's recovery and other breaking celebrity news. Stay tuned as we continue to follow this story and bring you the latest information.